it is the mother's love that has been considered the purest or the greatest, I would love to confidently claim that fathers can too be damn good. Yes, from feeding the baby adequately to changing its diaper in the morning, they too can do everything that a mother does. Well, on behalf of the community of all the fathers, I would like to claim that fathers are as loving and caring as mothers are. In all our good times and bad times, our family supports us with the best care. Every member of the family plays a vital role in our life. Father is the one who is the head of the family and the one on whom all the family members can rely. We consider all our fathers as our first superhero who teaches us about good and evil. For a complete family, both support of our father and our mother are necessary. That is why we celebrate Father's Day every year to appreciate his effort in our life. While growing up, we watch stories and cartoons of superheroes. Everybody wants a superhero in their life, but the real and first superhero in the lives of a child is their father. For every person, the father is a symbol of strength that binds the entire family together. A father works day and night tirelessly to support the whole family economically and morally. Whenever we stuck in a problem, the first person we remember is our father. Father is a pivotal element of the society and stands as a pillar for the family on whom we can rely. So, to respect all the fathers around the world and their efforts, we celebrate Father's Day every year worldwide. Nowadays, people are always engaged with their busy schedules and may not be able to express love and support to their fathers frequently. That is why we utilize Father's Day to appreciate our fathers for their extreme contribution. Father's role in our lives cannot be explained in words. So, on Father's Day, we celebrate fatherhood and appreciate all the love and support they gave us immensely throughout our lives. It's not just Father's Day, it should be every day that we wake up in the morning with immense gratitude towards our Father for providing us with a happy life that we are living, for protecting us from the evils, for showering us with love and being the support system and guiding us in all the life's path. Loving and honoring our Father on just one day by maybe posting about them in social media or giving them gifts is not enough. We must appreciate their role in our lives every day throughout the year. Our Father is the one who will always stay by our side. On this wonderful day, I would like to recite two different stories, that is, inspirational stories about father. This will be helpful for the children to understand about their fathers. First one is Father's Wise Words. Once upon a time, there lived a little boy. This little boy loved to play outdoors. Above all, he loved to go on camping and hiking trips with his father. Every once in a while, his father would take him on a hiking trip. The little boy looked forward to such trips. One day, the boy and his father packed their bags and left for a hiking trip. It had been a while since their last trip, and because of that, the boy found himself extremely happy and excited. He could not stop jumping around, and so he dashed here and there. Be careful, his father kept calling out, afraid that his son might trip over and hurt himself. And that is exactly what happened. The little boy tripped and scraped his knee as he fell. Ah! He yelped in pain. Strangely, the little boy heard the same thing reverberate through the mountains. Now, this was a strange and new to the little boy. He was extremely surprised at this phenomenon. Not knowing exactly what it was, he yelled again. This time he asked, Who are you? The little boy got no answer, but only heard these words repeated by the strange voice. More curious than scared, you are a coward. And again he heard his words being repeated. Now the boy became very angry. You come here and show me your face. Unfortunately, the boy could not see the person repeating his words, but sure did hear those words repeat again. The little boy became too frustrated to think of anything. Luckily, by now his father had found him. He narrated what had happened to his father and then asked, What is happening? Is someone here with us? I'm scared. The father smiled at him and explained, This phenomenon is known as echo. The little boy did not understand anything. All right, let's do something, suggested the father. He told his son to yell, You are a champion. The little boy did so, and he heard his words ring back. Still confused, he looked at his father. His father smiled again and said, You see, our lives are similar to echoes. Echoes are reverberation of your words. Similarly, in our lives, our actions play the same part. Most people do not believe this and end up leading a sad and unfulfilling life. But in reality, you will always get what you spread. So if you want happiness, you spread happiness to others. Always remember, good things happen to those who do good things. If you make others unhappy, you too will be unhappy. The father finished. Finally, the little boy understood the underlying meaning of his father's wise words. He understood the meaning of the echo as well as the role of his action in his life. The little boy returned from the hiking trip a little wiser than before, and he brought back a valuable lesson from the trip that he remembered all life long. I hope you liked the story. Like the father in the story, we too have experiences that our father always utters some wise words which will help throughout our life. Come on, let us enjoy one more story which is again telling about a father's love. One day, in a house, a father and a son were sitting together. They were sitting by the window. The father had become too old and the son was still young. Though unlike the father, the son was highly educated. They sat in silence. Just then a crow came down and sat on a branch. The two of them could see the crow from where they sat. After remembering something, the father asked his son, What is that? The son, believing that his father could not see properly, answered, It is a crow. Again they sat in silence, and then the father again asked, What is that? The son, at the brink of losing his patience, again said, It is a crow, father. The father, after a moment, asked again, What is that? This continued for a while. Before long, the son lost his patience, and all it had taken was 4 times. The father had repeated the question 4 times, and the son got irritated. Don't you understand? It is a crow, crow, crow. How many times should I repeat it before you understand it? The son finally yelled. Without saying anything, the father rose from his chair and left the room. The son heard some noises from his father's room. It seemed as if his father was looking for something. After a while, the father came back, holding an old battered diary. He took his place. Without saying anything, the father flipped through the old yellowed pages. What are you looking for? The son asked. He received no reply from his father. Suddenly, his father spoke. Here, he showed his son an entry. It was an entry of the sun. Today, I sat with my 3-year-old son. Together, we sat on the sofa and looked out. He repeatedly asked me about the crow that sat outside. 23 times to be exact, it took him 23 minutes to get that it was a crow. In the end, I hugged him and brought him back inside. Father, the son said, I'm sorry. I do realize where I went wrong. And since that day, the son made sure to take care of his father. It is easy to forget that our parents are growing older. We should always take care of them and make sure to make them feel loved. Hope you also like this story, Father's Love. We took an oath in this wonderful day to shower extreme love to our wonderful fathers and celebrate their fatherhood.